So a friend of mine asked me, what persuaded you to start doing YouTube? And I told him it's something that I always wanted to do, but never felt like my voice would be something that someone would want to hear. I mean, who wouldn't want to live their life without restraints and just film their journey and see if people connect with it? But I never felt that I would connect with an audience that way. But since the inception, I've wanted to do it. Over the past 2 or 3 years, it's something that I became more and more interested in doing. Again, though, I didn't feel like my voice would be something that anybody would want to hear. But as I began subscribing to more channels, I realized that these were interesting people, but they were people. They weren't celebrities. They weren't people that were famous for movies or music or anything like this. They were just people who picked up a camera and took a chance. And I started watching their first videos when their channels first got started, and I could see that they were struggling with the same things that I would be worried about being struggling with. So I binge watched as much as I could in the time that I had. I still work 7 days a week for myself, but there's a lot of dead time during the day when you're self-employed, and YouTube is an escape. So there are 5 channels in particular that inspired me to start this journey, 5 people in particular, and then a 6th that I just discovered recently that finally I made that connection that I can at least try this. I don't want to go out of this world with regrets. I don't want to feel like I should have done it and didn't do it. So I'm going to name the 6 YouTubers that inspired me to try this, to do this, and why. And the first is Alex Hefner.
Hey yo YouTube, what's going on? Hope y'all are having a dope ass day today. It's your boy Alex. I'm back today with another video.
Alex Hefner is a guy from Texas who does YouTube reaction videos. When I first discovered his channel, he had just gotten into metal, which is, you know, my music of choice. His channel was Hip Hop Head Reacts to Metal, and some of his first videos were Slipknot, and everybody who knows me knows that I love Slipknot, so that drew me in. And as I watched more and more of his videos, he preaches positivity, no matter what, and I have a hard time with that sometimes, so it's refreshing to hear someone tell you, be positive, no matter what, just be positive. And that's what drew me into his channel, and I watched more and more and more, and the guy started getting into the same music that I'm into, so why not? And when someone's outlook is always just about positivity, there's so much negativity in this world. Everybody's bickering over the right versus the left, and politics and COVID and everything else. Just stay positive. It's not that hard. I struggle with it every day, but I try to keep my head up and I try to stay positive. So his channel was the biggest influence, simply because I just want to stay positive. I'm tired of all the ugliness of the world. The second YouTuber would be the Stradman.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. And welcome back to another perfect day here in the beautiful state of Utah.
It's not hard to understand why. He's a car freak and I'm a car freak. I am a junkie when it comes to cars. I don't know anything about cars other than how to drive them, how to pay for them. You got to work hard. I don't know much about cars when it comes to mechanical ability or what's under the hood. I know a V6, I know a V8, I know a V10, I know a V12, I know turbochargers, I know superchargers. I know enough about cars to love cars. I love to drive cars. I like nice cars. But the Stradman is a guy out of Utah who is obsessed with cars, and his channel revolves around buying a car, customizing the car to his spec, the way he wants it, in his image, and building a car collection. And that's something that I've always dreamed of. I want a big car collection. This guy set out living out of his car to buying $1 million Bugatti. And I mean, if that can't inspire you to do something, to pick up a camera, at least try, I don't know what would inspire you. Again, back to positivity. He's super positive, super upbeat. His videos are so entertaining. Some of the best YouTube comes from his channel. I can't say enough positive things about the Stradman's channel. Self-made from the ground up. You can't beat living in your car to buying $1 million car and filming the entire journey for inspiration. It doesn't get any more inspiring than that. So the third channel that inspires me to do YouTube is Frankenstein's Lab.
Yo, what up? All right.
It's just two guys sitting on the couch watching YouTube stand-up comedy clips and laughing with one another. I mean, it's pretty straightforward and simple. Their laugh is infectious. One of my favorite things in this world is stand-up comedy. I love stand-up comedy. I watch as much as I possibly can. I'm a giant stand-up comedy fan, and one of the things I always do when I discover something new that I haven't seen before is text clips to my friend or share it on Facebook. So to see a channel where these two guys are just sitting around together watching comedy clips, having a good time and laughing about it, it's priceless. And they caught the eye of one of my favorite comedians, Bert Kreischer, and he had him on their podcast. So it doesn't get much better than that. The guys are super funny. The fourth YouTuber that inspires me is No Life Shaq.
What's good, No Life Gang? It's your boy, it's your homie, it's
similar to Alex Hefner, he's a YouTube reactor. He reacts to music videos, primarily rap videos. And the guy's from my neck of the woods. He's from the South. I'm not sure if it's Atlanta, but he's somewhere in the area. And when a YouTuber has almost 3 million subscribers and he lives in the same area as you, that's always going to catch your attention. But what holds my attention is this guy's positive outlook and his humor. He is hilarious. If you watch this guy's videos, he'll take a 4-minute music video and make a 20-minute reaction out of it, and it revolves around him and his humor and his reaction. And he also takes plenty of shots at mumble rap, and that's killing the genre. So somebody give this man a trophy for his outstanding work on trying to cancel mumble rap, because that shit's got to go. You would just have to see the channel to understand how infectious this guy is and how much he makes you want to watch his videos. He did a vlog a few months back about buying his dream car, and we have similar taste in cars, obviously, from watching that video, and that draws me in too. You always want to watch something that's produced by someone who has similar interest as you. So No Life Shaq is also is up there too. The fifth channel that inspires me to do YouTube is the Goonzquad.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
This is actually one of the first channels I subscribed to. They were rebuilding a Dodge Challenger Hellcat a few years ago. I stumbled upon this video in the middle of the night. They bought a totaled Hellcat from Copart, and over a period of a few months rebuilt it back to almost OEM. And over the next few years, I'd watch rebuild after rebuild after rebuild. These guys buy wrecked cars and rebuild them. It's something that I wish that I could do. I think at 40 years old, buying a wrecked car and rebuilding it to new, it's just fascinating, especially the cars that they buy. They've got a Dodge Viper, they had a Corvette, they have a Mustang, they have a Hellcat, they have a Lamborghini. They took these trashed cars and rebuilt them to their spec, and now they're building a dream house. These are guys that are in their early 20s who are living the dream. They do what they're going to do on their own anyway. They're filming it and they're making a living doing it, and that's the tip of the iceberg. I don't see how you couldn't be inspired by that. These guys are awesome, and you should definitely check out their channel. The sixth YouTuber that inspires me, I actually just discovered about 3 weeks ago. Jess was in Walmart. I was sitting in the truck watching YouTube, and I discovered this guy's channel. It was called Autovlog.
Oh, what?
And he was talking about how much money he makes from YouTube. The channel was called Autovlog, and he was talking about how much money he makes from YouTube and just being a normal guy who picked up a camera and films his love of cars. And when you've been daydreaming about doing YouTube for so long and you hear someone say, hey, you can do this, just pick up a camera. That was the moment that I decided then. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Worst case scenario, nobody watches it and I have fun trying. I'm not giving up my day job. It's not like it's gonna cost me anything other than the equipment that I had to buy to start trying, and that's stuff that I like anyway. I'm a tech junkie. I like cameras and cell phones and all that stuff, so why not? So I have to give him the most credit because he pushed me over the edge just with his video. It's not just about the money. The money's a nice byproduct if you can make a living doing YouTube, but having fun with it, living your life, recording the journey and inspiring others, it's always something that I've wanted to do. So those are the 6 YouTubers that inspired me to jump feet first into this thing. My channel is not going to be just one thing. I'm going to do tech videos. I'm going to review items that I enjoy using. I'm not the most knowledgeable guy. There are plenty of other channels like Unbox Therapy and Jerry Rig Everything where they know everything about the products that they're reviewing. I'm more of a casual guy. I'll open it up. I'll show you what it is. I'll tell you what makes me want to enjoy it, and I'll leave it at that. I also do teardown videos. I repair cell phones for a living, so I'm already doing that anyway. Why not record it and show everybody what the internals of a phone looks like? I may do car videos as well. I am addicted to cars. It's a problem, if you want to call it that. So we'll see where it goes. I want to keep my mind open and just create as much content as I can, use this as an outlet, and we'll take it from there. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, that way you get notified whenever we post a new video. My kids want in on this. They want their own channel. They want to be on my channel. My 3-year-old is already recording his own videos on his mama's cell phone. So we're going to turn this thing into a family affair, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So at the end of the day, be the inspiration for other people that you want people to be to you. Be positive, treat people well, and enjoy your life. We only get one. Thanks for the support to everybody who's reached out with messages. It's already exceeded my expectations, and we're only a few days in. I appreciate all the messages. I appreciate all the support. Thanks.